it's Elizabeth from the Toy Hoarder, and I am back with another Fortnite action figure from the Epic Games Legendary series. This is also specifically a Christmas figure, so Merry Christmas in July 2022. Alright, okay, so you guys know I love toys, and I love specifically holiday toys. Now, I don't actually play Fortnite, but I collect these toys for the epicness of these toys, like the Legendary series. This one has 40 points of articulation and a bunch of accessories. These are really cool, high quality figures. I'm having a great time with them, and they have awesome character designs that are great for imaginative play. So I've never played the game. I probably won't ever play the game, but I am like a huge supporter of, yeah, like all their merch. So also, on the note of holiday toys, I get excited to find a holiday toy any time of year, but I'm especially excited to find a Christmas toy during July so I can share it with you guys for the Christmas in July celebration. And, you know, I don't have to wait to open it, you know what I mean? Anyway, this is one I've been hunting for a long time, you guys. I found out there was a Nutcracker one, and I was super excited. I've been looking at different Christmas times, and I can just never find him. Finally found him at Ross, of all places. So Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Dirt Cheap, sometimes a thrift store, things like that. Those are the places that I usually go. Oh, eBay. Sometimes Amazon are the places that you can go where you get a toy that you missed when it was on the shelves. So every now and then they'll throw in something that I have been looking for forever, and I will lose my mind in the store. So you guys will totally know it's me if you find me toy shopping out in the world. Anyway, let's talk about Crackshot. Or I'm sorry, Crackshot. Oh, because he's a Nutcracker. Okay, this is so cute, you guys. He's got this goofy bird as, I guess, a pet or sidekick. Unsure, because I haven't played the game. He's got this epic balloon. I love balloons. It also looks like it might be semi-transparent in here, so that's really awesome for a balloon toy. And then, of course, he is a big old Nutcracker. He's got a big candy cane harvesting tool. And he's got a couple different faces. Unfortunately, the faces look pretty similar. It looks like the only thing they changed really was maybe the eyebrows, so not that impressed by the faces, and stuff like this doesn't really impress me. And if you are getting this for your kids and want to take those particular pieces out, that's okay too. So yeah, okay, let me show you this up close. I know it's gonna glare some, so don't worry, I will show you everything up close when I get it out of the package. This is from Series 2. I have no idea what series they are on. I don't particularly follow the series of them. It's just anytime I see Fortnite toys in a store, I will go through. If I find a character that I like that I don't have, I'll get it. I mean, that's just kind of how that works for me. I don't have the gotta have them all for this particular series, probably because I don't play it. But I don't know. It says Series 2 on it. I don't know if these are all the rest of Series 2 or not, but it says there are more coming soon. I'm pretty sure they're at least at 3, because this one has been really hard to find, at least for me, in my area in Louisiana. So I don't know. This is for ages 8 and up. It is made by Jazzwares and Epic Games. I believe Epic Games was probably the company that produced the game and created the character. And then Jazzwares created this toy. Okay. In order to open this, I am going to open it from the side, because if you can see here, we've got a longer bottom than top, so it's difficult to pull from top or bottom. Easiest from the sides. We actually do have 2 cardboard tabs here, and around each tab there is a piece of tape. So you're going to very carefully cut that piece of tape so that you don't cut through the tab. Alright, so I got those 2 pieces of tape. And now, oh no! Oh! Okay, sorry guys, there's actually 3 pieces of tape up here. I guess I haven't opened one of these in a while. There we go. Alright, so now that is open, we can pull the whole cardboard and plastic tray out. Alright, well, I'm not going to pull the whole cardboard tray out because it let me pull the plastic tray out by itself. The back is just orange and yellow. I don't usually save any of that stuff. I will recycle all of it later. Okay, as far as extra stuff you need to get at, this is pretty nice. It looks like everything should just pop out of this tray right here. So, give me just a moment here. I will pop all of that out, and then I'll show you everything up close, talk about points of articulation, and we will, of course, count them and see if we can find them all. And yeah, then I'll talk about maybe some details or fun features. I don't know because I haven't checked it out yet. So yeah. I love this balloon. Faces. Oh, come on. got a little stuck on the Fortnite sticker thing here. They're just so excited. I love holiday toys. I don't know what my problem is, you guys. I guess just holidays are just such a fun time of year. I don't know. All right. I will do an up-close spin around first. Oh, I wonder what his... Usually they have an accessory that goes on their back, but here's the harvesting tool. This goes on his hand. And maybe the bird goes on his back? Well, that is super weird. I don't know why it would do that, but the bird has a peg in it, so maybe the bird goes on his back? I don't know. Anyway, guys, here is the bird. If he has a name and you know what it is, let me know down in the comments below, because I would be curious to know. And it doesn't really matter too much, I guess, because I'll play with it as whatever I want to, but I'd be curious to know what it actually was called. It reminds me of one of Mo Morrison's characters from his books. He's a pretty famous author-illustrator combo, and he does books about a pigeon, a pig, an elephant, and a duckling. So anyway, the eyes remind me of that. Okay, I will show you, I guess, up close all the accessories first since I started this. So he's got this little candy cane thing, and it looks like it accidentally broke off, so he had to tie it back together with Christmas lights, which I kind of love. He's also then wrapped the Christmas lights all the way down the staff, and what's fun about this is they actually painted the little light bulbs of the Christmas lights. So we've got blue, red, yellow, I think that's it on the lights, and then the actual light strands are green, and of course the candy cane pieces are red and white striped. So it's actually a pretty cool accessory, and I love that, using it even as a cane or a harvesting tool, whatever you want to play with it as. I think it's really fun, and you definitely know it goes with him. You definitely know it's Christmas, so I appreciate it when they do stuff like that. This balloon is so cool. Okay, I'm hoping my camera will pick this up, but this is actually semi-transparent. Is it gonna... Oh, I don't know if it's gonna show, but I can see through this balloon. I can see where the end of the little rope piece is, and it's so cute. It almost looks candied and fun. I mean, this is how a balloon would be. Like, as you blow it up, you can then see through the material because it stretches. So this is really cool. And then I guess it probably fits on his hand. Oh, he's a Nutcracker with a balloon. Okay, I love that so much. I mean, I don't even care that it's not specifically Christmas. It's actually still holiday. I mean, I could use it for birthday. I could use it for going to the carnival. Anyway, sorry guys, I get a little carried away with fun stuff. All right, so we have this accessory. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any kind of plug or anything in it. So I guess, oh, he is actually able to put it in his hand. So that's cool. It is a holdable accessory. And then he's got some different faces. So I'll show you those up close. Here's a face he has on. Then we've got this face. And then we have one more face. Oh good, he'll stand right here. One more face, you guys. So here are the three faces. Sorry, get my face out of it so it'll focus in on them. They look so goofy next to each other. It's a little bit scary. It might be scary for some of the younger kids. I think this one is actually ages 8 and up. Yeah, interestingly, some of them I think are 8 and up and some of them are 12 and up, so I'm not really sure what the difference is there, because between 8 and 12 hopefully is not an issue of choking hazard. So I'm not sure how they determine all of the ages. I think it's depends on your kid and your parenting style and however you want to do that. So I don't know, you guys. I am old enough that I can play with any of them, so it's all good. It's all good. Okay. All right. Did I show you everything? There's one more. This does nothing for me, but here's the last accessory that he's got. He can probably hold it in his hand, and we have too many toys that have stuff like that, and it just doesn't do anything for me. All right, here is Crackshot up close, and I'm gonna give you a spin around of him. Lots and lots of detail, lots and lots of articulation. I'm very excited to count these in a minute. Oh, he's so cool. I'm fine. Okay, as far as the faces, if you grab at his chin, you can kind of pry it off, and then maybe down. Yeah, a little bit down. So that's how you can take the face off, which is a little bit creepy, and depending on your child, you might be hesitant to give them this particular toy, or just give it to them without the extra faces. I don't know. A lot of these are really similar. So it looks like he's got kind of a surprised look. He's got a normal look. And then he's got a slightly more angry look. I think I like the surprise look. I'm going to put that one on him for now. I don't remember if that's the one that was on him or not, but isn't that great? Yeah, that's beautiful. Look at this hat. I want a hat like this. I want this outfit. I want just, I'm buying. I'm buying. Just a note before we get into articulation, I did find the date. It is from 2019 is the copyright. So that's when they had Series 2, or at least that's when this guy in Series 2 came out. So I don't know if they release a series each year or exactly how that works. If you guys know, let me know down in the comments below, because I'm not exactly an avid Fortnite collector, but it is a little bit bad that I probably have most of them. Yeah, anyway, let's talk about articulation on this guy, shall we? Okay, can I take his hat off? No. All right. So he has a full ball joint in the head, so up and down, and then all the way around 360 degrees. He's got, oh goodness, okay, so he's got, that's stuck. There we go. Wow, that is a super tight joint. I wonder if it's supposed to be ratcheting. Is the other one? Maybe there's supposed to be a ratcheting joint. That is a really loud joint. Anyway, there's a full ball joint in the shoulder, but there's also another joint, and this one is always hard for me. This one's always hard for me to show you guys. So it kind of tilts the arm back and forth. I'm going to show you from the back. I think it's the easiest way to see it. So if you look right here between this black suspender or whatever it is and his shoulder, you'll see the piece moving. See, you can see more of it now going in and out. So it kind of cups around the ball joint and then spins the ball joint back and forth. So it gives the ball joint a little bit more articulation there. So I guess kind of like 3 joints there. All right, just below his shoulder where he's got this fun little cuff thing, he's got a twistable joint. Then at his elbow, he's got a double joint. So you can see each of these 2 circles are where the bends are. It makes his arm be able to bend further than it normally would on one joint. So one joint is about a 90 degree, and 2 joints he can, you know, talk on a walkie-talkie or a phone or something. Not that he has that with him, I don't know, guys. Anyway. He's got, is it a full ball joint? It is. Okay, so he does actually have a full ball joint in the wrist, and this is a little bit difficult to move because of his cuff here, but if you see, here's the up down, and there's the extent of that, and then all the way around. And my favorite joint that they have is this finger joint. So right at the knuckles right here is where he's got an in-out joint. That way he can open his hand, you can put an accessory in there, and then you can close the hand around the accessory. It's super awesome. I hope they do that on every action figure in the future. It's my favorite thing about the, well, that's hard to say. One of my favorite things about these particular action figures. Okay. He's got, I can't tell if this is supposed to be a ball joint or just a twistable joint. It looks like it goes a little bit forwards and back. Okay, so he's got a full ball joint in the chest. Here's the forward, backward, extent, and then to the sides. And then just above his belt here, he's got another 360 degree turn, which it looks like he's got 2 belts on, which is kind of crazy. Look at this, you guys. I don't know if it's going to pick it up, but he's definitely got 2 belts on. Why does he have 2 belts? If you guys know, let me know down in the comments, because I don't actually know anything about this character. All right, further articulation. He's got a full ball joint in the thigh here, and then just beneath the thigh, maybe a few centimeters just above this black line, he's got a twistable joint. Hopefully you can see that okay. And, oh, I just left his leg the wrong way. There we go. Then at the knee, he's got a double knee joint. So here and here are the bending points of that. At the very top of his boot here, which I guess I'm holding it upside down, at the very top of his boot here, he does have a twistable joint. Then he's got a full ball joint at the ankle. So there's the up down, all the way around. And he's even got a toe joint. This is just an up down joint of the toe. Sorry, I'm moving the other one at the same time. Here we go. So there's the extent of that. He actually can point his toe down a little bit. So a pretty extensive joint, honestly. Okay. I think that is all of his articulation, so let's see if we found all 40 points. So how this works is ball joints are counted as 2 because they have 2 different ranges of motion. They got the up, down, and then the all the way around. So there's just those different types of motion, so that's a 2 joint. If it just goes in and out in one direction, that's 1. So that's how I'm going to be counting. Let's see if we can do it. All right, here we go. We've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40, 41. All right, well, I don't know, you guys. I think it said, it said 40 points of articulation. I got 41, but remember I was confused whether or not this one was supposed to be a ball joint, the center one in his chest. So maybe that one is only 1, but I'm definitely down with getting more points of articulation than they said, rather than getting fewer. So yeah, that's super cool. I definitely at least got them all. I mean, plus an extra, so hey, bonus. Okay, I do think it's really weird that his backpack accessory is supposed to be a bird. I kind of wish that he went on the shoulder or even on the top of the hat instead. I think that would have been super cute, so that way he could be more pet-like. But maybe he's not a pet, maybe he's some sort of actual tool and he's like a robot or something. I don't know, you guys. Again, haven't played. So if you know more about this little guy, let me know because I'm curious. I think he's super cute. I think he looks ridiculous on his back, but there you go. There's that on his back, and then he can hold some of these more fun accessories like this little candy cane and the balloon, Oh my goodness, he can have this giant candy cane covered in lights with his balloon. This is stuff I would totally have as accessories, and also the bird, even if it was a backpack and not like a shoulder mount. So yeah. Yay! He's so cute. Okay, so I'll talk about a few of the details here and things that I like in him. So Jazzwares has done a really good job on this Legendary series as far as details, as far as textural details and paint details. So I really appreciate that. There's a lot of toys that there's a lot of texture detail, and instead of adding paint to them, they just kind of fall away from the design, and it's just like, I feel pain for these designers and even for the people who are making these toys and putting in all this extra effort for it to really not get noticed. So that is not an issue with these. Most of these textured details have the appropriate color added to them. That being said, there's also some texture detail that doesn't have the color but doesn't need it. So there are texture details of different wrinkles throughout the pants. There's a different type of wrinkle and buttons in the boots, as well as little straps in the boots. We've got textural detail of a buckle in both belts, and it looks like this, almost like a Lego type texture on the rest of the belt. There's texture of the seams of the shirt here. I mean, really, really nice, gorgeous figure. His sleeve cuffs, I don't know what they call this piece that goes right here. I'm just going to call it a sleeve cuff right now. Has a surprising amount of detail in it. And the one on his right actually almost looks like a Buzz Lightyear wrist communicator, which I think is super awesome, you guys. Hopefully it's focusing well enough. The one on the other side is mostly just general Christmassy details. It's some different lines and things that are mostly just down the arm lines and then some lines throughout the cuff. They are slightly different from the top to the bottom, and they added enough detail that it still looks nice. It's not just straight lines and that's it. I love these little button I don't know what to call this piece of the outfit, but I love this from Nutcracker movies and plays and stuff like that. It's such a cool costume, and I'm glad that they put it in here. He has some suspenders as well, but they even made some gold paint on these little bitty, I guess, buckles and buttons and things. So I mean, they've gone all out on the paint, on the texture, on the character design. There's a patch on his pants and you can see the texture of the stitching that goes to put the patch over the pants, as well as texture in the material of this patch and how it's curving around his leg. I mean, they went all out, and this is a gorgeous figure. So if you are a collector, this is beautiful. And for some of your kids, they are probably going to have a good time with it because it's just got so much articulation, and it's fun because it's a Nutcracker and it's got all these Christmassy accessories plus the balloon and the bird, and they got some really fun stuff in here. So this is really great, you know, honestly, for either or, I would say, but it's definitely a high enough quality of materials and different posable and different swappable accessories and detail and etc., etc., range of motion, all of that stuff to be a collectible, but also really fun for a toy. So I don't even know which category I would put it in, but I'm having a great time having it in either one. Oh, and guys, these shin guards that he's got here, as well as the buckles on his shoe, they actually have some kind of pitting texture in it, so it seems like it's made of hunks of gold or something. It's really great. I don't know if my camera will pick it up or not, but I will try to show this to you without shadowing it too much. Come on. There we go. And you can see some of the pitting texture. It's really great. They've also got these bands that are holding it on and kind of haphazardly tied one on different than the other one, which is nice to add a little bit of asymmetry in it as far as the artwork. Like, I just love everything about this. I'm supposed to have a section here where I tell you how I make it better, and I don't have much to say for any of these Jazzwares legendary figures. They are amazing, you guys. I would love to meet a designer. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I would want to change. Okay, I think for this one in particular, the only thing really that I might change is this is an unnecessary accessory, but the bird, I really would have appreciated the bird to go on the shoulder or the hat. I think that would have been really cool. Even if it went on the back, shoulder, or hat, anything like that. I think that would have been really fun for that particular character. And I think we should have had something different for the backpack. Like, we didn't really need this. We could have had something Christmassy, like if he had a big present or something that would stuck to his back, or even a big acorn or walnut or some kind of nut that a Nutcracker would crack. I think it would be really great if he was just like toting one around on his back. Unfortunately, I think that's probably more in the character design realm than in the toy design realm. That gets a little bit tricky there. So, I mean, they can't exactly add something that wasn't part of the character, but that would have been awesome to see. And yeah, okay, other than that, I think that's it. I mean, I could have probably done without the extra faces. They're not very different. That doesn't really do much for me unless the faces get really, really different. So I'm not that impressed by the extra faces either. Most of these accessories I'm just kind of meh, but I love the balloon, the candy cane, and the bird. So the other four, but overall pretty cool toy, I think. Now I want to know what you guys think of him. Let me know down in the comments what you think of him, any extra details that you know that I may have missed, any fun Fortnite characters that I should check out that I haven't already showed you guys on this channel, especially holiday type ones. You know how I get. Also, do you have this guy? Are you planning on getting? Is it for you? Is it for a kid? Is it for a collector? What is the age range of the kid? That sort of thing. Do you have any issues with any of these particular accessories? I think that this I guess is the smallest one, which isn't too bad, but it could still be, I suppose, a pet or child choking hazard for the very younger ones. So yeah, let me know all the details down in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed the content that you saw today and you haven't had a chance yet, please do click that red subscribe button down below. That is completely free for you guys to do, but it really helps support us. It encourages us to keep posting videos, and we really appreciate it. So please do take a moment to do that. After that, you can hit the thumbs up to leave a like. You can go check out our channel. We've got plenty of other toy reviews and other fun things on there, including other Fortnite action figures, Fortnite Funko Pops, probably some other Fortnite plushes. There's lots of other Fortnite toys. There's lots of other action figures. There's lots of other toys just in general on a wide range on there, as well as collectibles, games, puzzles, all of it. So hopefully there will be something that you will find fun on the channel. So be sure to join us again soon, and until next time, have a great time playing. Bye.